The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is 372 pages, 91 chapters. This flew by. It is a mystery, and it's all about inheritance. There is a Texas billionaire who passes away and leaves his whole inheritance to a complete stranger. He has 3 kids and 4 grandsons, so you'd expect that the money would pass through, or the estate would pass through those kids, but it doesn't. It's this complete stranger, and so the stranger who gets invited to the will, she's the main character. I think she's about 17, and she doesn't live in this circle. She is a regular person with a regular life and gets flown to Texas and into this mansion and this whole world and everything that it encompasses. But the main character, she inherited from this Texas billionaire who loved puzzles and creativity. He was constantly adding on to this mansion, so there's all these pieces and parts, but he left lots of puzzles and riddles for his 4 grandsons. The thinking that the mistakes that he made with his 3 kids, he could then correct or do differently with his grandsons. And so he has 4 grandsons and constantly making them go through these puzzles, events. And so they are very versed in creativity. They have all these fun events. They can ski. There's a bowling alley in the house. It's just a great adventure. There's mystery, there's intrigue. But one thing to note is this is a very Dan Brown-esque type of mystery in that it's a page turner, it's gripping, but the chapters are sometimes even 2 or 3 pages. I think it averaged about 4 pages, so it just flew by. I couldn't get enough of this. I think there's 4 books. I'm already halfway through the second one, so I'm trying not to give anything away, but I really liked how the main character had people that she relied on. Her best friend is my favorite character. She has her stepsister, and everybody seems to want to get a piece of this money. And she seems to be like, okay, I'm just trying to make it through and figure out what's going on. And yeah, it's just a great ride, great book. It flew by. Like, this was totally unexpected. I had this on my list of things to read for a while, and I read 3 or 4 books in front of it, and I should have read this first. This was an absolutely wonderful young adults mystery. It's great, and I just can't wait to figure out. I mean, it wraps up nicely, but I can't wait to see what other stories. I mean, where else can this go? It was centered in Texas on the mansion. They kind of stayed on the grounds for the most part. So I'm expecting a wider adventure in the future, but who knows what could happen. So this one was a blast, totally unexpected, great mystery. If you love mysteries, if you're into young adult reading, this is your book. Give it a read, and remember to buy books used or digital.